Hello, it's Tapcat, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. It is time, well, let's put it this way. The wolves at the door are here. And what that means, there is an event called Wolves at the Door, featuring the Brigand. I think you pronounce this wolf, as opposed to wolf. So, are we going to go on this event? Well, here's the thing. This is the highest level challenge you can face in the game. We're currently doing veteran level dungeons. We can theoretically start doing the champion level with our level 5 characters. This is above that. This is on par with the darkest dungeons that we need to beat to win the game. Now, my problem. I have a handful of level 5 characters. I have none that are level 6. And I also cannot train any of my level 5s up to the maximum of their skills. I believe level 4 is as high as I have for skill training, as well as armor and weapons. So they're not even like level 5s at their full potential. Worse, arguably the single most important character you can bring to Wolves at the Door is a man-at-arms. You may notice that in this group of level 5s, there is no man-at-arms. I have a level 4 man-at-arms, and that's it. So, basically what I'm saying is this. If we go, it's pretty much guaranteed we will have a squad wipe. If we go and it's going badly and we try to leave early, what happens is you have to sacrifice one of your characters. I believe it's chosen at random. So you're guaranteed to lose at least one person if you go and fail. Now, one thing we could do is take our lowest level guys, send them in. You don't even have to get in a single fight. You just abandon the mission. One of them will die, and you just live with the fact that you lost a low-level character. If you want to know what the smart thing to do, the strategic thing to do is, that's probably it. Because if we don't go at all, what will happen is 2 of our building upgrades. So, for example, in here, the work we've done where, we've spent our heirlooms to make these buildings better. 2 of them from somewhere in town will get trashed. And I'll have to rebuy them. Don't know which 2. Don't know which buildings will be affected. Could be anything. That could be pretty painful, to deal with. So the smart thing is to just send in some dorks. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't know how to say this. I don't want to play the game that way. I don't treat my characters like disposable digital pawns. I understand that I'm playing a video game, and in some ways, that's what they are, right? But if I start playing that way, basically, I will not have any enjoyment whatsoever. I will not be into the game at all. And I would rather just quit. At that point, I would just rather say, I'm done. So I'm not going to do that. Even as I acknowledge that from a purely strategic gameplay point of view, that's probably the better way to go. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go to the Weald and we're going to fight the Brigand 12-pounder. And when I come back, a couple of my improvements are going to be trashed, and we're going to deal with that. Because basically I'm looking at it like this. If I were really in this situation and I knew, if I was commanding these people, if I knew I didn't have 4 people I could send in and have a reasonable chance of success, I wouldn't send them. I would do what I could do and then deal with whatever the fallout is. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go fight the Brigand 12-pounder. I've put together the team. Not sure this is the best team to fight it. I didn't want to duplicate what I did last time when we fought the 8-pounder. But I think it's a good group, mostly. The leper makes me nervous. Not having a stress healer makes me nervous. But we're going to give it a go. Yes. Yes, I actually do understand that. That makes me extremely uncomfortable, not going to lie. Do I, how much food do I really need? Yeah, I'm just going to take it all. Do we need bandages? Kinda, yeah. Oh, I only want 2. Do we need herbs? I'll bring 1. I'll bring 3 keys, and I'll bring 1 holy water. Alright, that should be enough.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's going to be over here. And I think what I want to do... I don't know how well we're going to do, especially with a leper in the group. We don't have a lot of guys that can hit the back ranks. We have 2, but let's just go straight for the boss. We'll backtrack if we can.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay. Woo, the gems. The gems. Who's good at traps? Well, 110% sounds pretty good. Oh, I didn't show trinkets. So the bounty hunter damage, or excuse me, not damage. HP and dodge buff, and then bonus healing. Gave the leper damage and then stress reduction. Basically, that offsets the stress he gets from this, though. It's not really, that amazing. She's got the healing buff and then the trap disarm and scouting. And then I gave her a speed and damage boost and then more speed. Because they're really slow. Like, she's at 8, with both of these. She was at 4 before that, so... see what there is to see. Okay. We get a chance to use one of our bandages. Nice. Wow, that's awesome.
If you value such things.
Getting 2 rubies in 1 stack. That's really nice. It's not that often you are lucky enough to get a 2nd ruby, but it's super useful if you do. Take her. Oh. Okay, let's try to stun her. It's very unlikely I would be able to, kill her with the Vestal's attack, so... What does this do again? It can do some stress healing. At least he can stress heal himself. I mean, I don't think with 2 stress I need, to worry about that right this second. Well, I guess she heard me, huh? She's like, here, let me give you reason to do that. Oh boy. Well, this is definitely one of the things that's rough with, what's his stun? Oh, it's really good. His stun resistance. Leper's accuracy is not great. Fantastic. Well.
Destroyed.
Alright. Got that sorted. Alright, come on. We're almost there. If the leper will get off his butt. Thank you.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Now, I would like to keep those deeds if I can.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Okay. What do we got waiting for us in here? It's a curio and a fight. Alright, well, she's by far the one I'm more concerned with. But the scary thing... Wow, alright. Let's try and kill her. We're having a hard time hitting here today. I mean, that's the first non-leper miss we've had, so I won't complain too much. I'm quite pleased about that one. I should probably mark the giant. My problem right now is I kind of have other fish to fry.
A faint hope blossoms.
But this idiot is a real pain. Okay. There we go. Now I can worry about the giant.
Them all.
I think this is not a terrible time for a group heal. Especially since two of us are blighted.
Pitch of battle.
It's not, you know, the worst blight we could ever have, but... Nice. Yep. Okay, does he have protection? Yeah, he really doesn't. You know what? He's halfway dead already. That may have been the wrong move. I don't know. So we do pretty darn good damage, so... I felt like we could kill him this turn, but now I'm starting to wonder if we will. Alright, we got there.
The greater the glory.
Mm-hmm. Wow, a third ruby. Wow, that's amazing. That really is. Gosh, that's fantastic. Okay, the fountain... Okay. It's good for a stress heal if we use holy water, I believe. So there you go. She's all better now. That worked out quite well, actually. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm doing it, like, I'm going straight to the fight because that's what's going to win us the dungeon. So my goal is just very simply to, you know, try and get that out of the way. And then we'll take on everything we can. And especially because I wasn't sure
Is only the first test.
if this configuration is really good for this place. Alright, there we go. Alright. I think this is fine. You know, maybe what I should do is, you know. Okay. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like he's hitting as hard. Maybe it has to do with, I didn't equip damage trinkets, you know? I only gave him, like, health and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's not like he's doing a little less than normal. I feel like he's doing half or a third of what I often see. But maybe I just have maybe the crits he gets where he does really big damage are kind of what's dominating my memory. And then in actuality, this is perfectly normal. Because I feel the same way about the Arbalist. It just seems like for whatever reason she's not doing huge damage. Okay, well, unless I want to take that thing out, let's do this. So that moved him forward, which is good. Almost. Let's go ahead and do this. Most of us need a heal. It sucks that she got more bleed. I didn't need that. You know what? I'm going to do that. She just had a little too much going there. Maybe I should have hit that guy instead. Oh, Leper. Safri, come on, man.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm not gonna go for an attack. We gotta do some heals here. Yeah, I don't like how beat up we are.
Champion falls. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
This is an easy one. Let's grab that. I'll go ahead and pop the torch. Since we're coming back this way... Ooh, secret door. Okay, it's good, but it means the pack space really gonna get tight here. Let's do this, since they're identical. Alright, that's one down. Don't bleed. Thanks.
Annihilated.
Well, I don't have any more bandages to use, so...
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright. We're gonna skip the secret door for now. We'll come back to it. I think I'm gonna do that with all of these normal curios. We'll just use the ones that need something like a key and, you know, that. Alright, here we go. If there's food in here... we're gonna chow down, man. Alright. That was actually kind of useful. Somebody hiding. A tenacious crone. Unfortunately, I can't hit the tenacious crone. Oh. That sucked. At least she didn't bleed this time. Okay. Grr. Alright. Let's stun her. Alright, so hopefully that's the end of me needing to worry about, you know, stress bombs. Of course, there's other ways to get stress, isn't there? Alright. You know, I really want to kill him, but let me do this. His stress is getting pretty bad. Okay. Well.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, so we just have one more room. Yep, confirmed. There's the boss. I was very confident on that one to begin with, but... You know what I'm really kicking myself for? I could have popped out this door and used a shovel here. Because I have to use a shovel all the way over there, and I didn't. So now I have to tie up that slot. If I'm going to go up there, I could just blow it off. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But that actually might be the smart way to go. Just don't worry about going all the way back up. Especially with the secret door, we're actually going to get, you know, quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking we may do that. Okay, just smack them. Okay. I mean, that's not actually terrible. What does that do? Meh. Well, they're beating the snot out of him, aren't they? Okay, let's try and... No, I couldn't finish him. And I can't hit him with him. I could stun him. But I think... These guys aren't as dangerous as some, you know, who occupy the back ranks. So, I think I'm not going to worry about him, you know, to the same degree that I do some. I'm definitely not saying he's nothing. Alright. Oh, wow. I really thought that would finish him. Does he have protect? Oh, he does. He has 33%. That's why. Oh, brother. 1 health and 3 health. That's perfect. I'm actually more worried about him. I'm not gonna lie.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright. I shouldn't have used that. Probably wouldn't have mattered, but whatever. Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
4 rubies. That stack is worth 5,000 gold. And then this thing is worth 4,500. Okay. I'm going to ditch the stack of gold because this is crazy. And then we're going to get 3 of those gems. So let me just do this. This is the room we're camping in, right? Yeah. I would like to get those curios, but let's just camp. Let's not worry about it.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
12, 12, and 30. One of these... No, I guess not. I know, it's so sad. I never remember these stupid things. Like who has what. Okay, we definitely want to prevent the ambush. So, that's done. Now, the most important person to take care of is her. So at least now we're down to 15 each. So I could just make the rounds and do that, or I could try to do more damage with something like restring crossbow. I think I want to do that. I think she's the only one. Yeah, I don't really care about 5% crit. So what I will do is that. And I'm just down to 1. Can anybody else do anything? No, that's fine. That's fine. At least I gave my Arbalist a damage
In
bump.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright. Does it matter opening this? I was trying to think, is there a benefit to waiting? I mean, I'll take it, but I just don't think I'm going to keep either of those when push comes to shove. Let's go. Nothing, huh? Wow. 2 bags of nothing. I should not have just walked in here. I should have checked my powers. I don't think I would have redone anything, but that was stupid. Okay, this is my #1 priority. Now, I am going to go ahead and try and take out these guys. Let's use Hugh. Normally when this thing summons, it only brings 1 or 2 guys out. And one of those will be the matchman. And of course, we're always going to try to get rid of him. But, you know, like, only having 1 other guy instead of 2 firing at us is not terrible. Good. So now what I'm going to try to do is take out both of these guys. I don't have anything in my items that will matter, do I? Not really. Yeah, let's try to finish him. And now we can beat this thing down for the rest of the turn. And this is why I brought the leper, because he does do good damage. This thing has 45% protection, which is no joke. I have 2 guys that benefit from a mark, so I think this makes sense. Okay. Yeah, nobody really needs a heal. Alright, we're okay. So now, hopefully next turn I can get 2 shots off on this thing that'll take advantage of the mark. Although the fact that he just summoned 2 dudes does make that worse. Okay, I am going to do this. So, I mean, 13 is actually pretty decent against the 12-pounder. It doesn't seem impressive, but... Oh, snap. I don't get to use the sniper shot against it. Well, that sucked. Alright, I'm not going to waste my time with Mark anymore, because I do feel like that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'll probably keep killing the ads. It'll take a little longer to take out the 12-pounder, but the thing is, like, they literally cannot hurt us. You know? The only time they get a chance to is when they're concealed like this. And we've taken half of his health now, so that's pretty darn good. In my book. Yeah, I wasn't keen on the leper as far as fighting our way through to get here, but I also knew that he could be very good once we got here. Because whether it's the ads or whether it's the 12-pounder, you know, he's definitely going to do more damage than most. Alright, so now I can, again, just put the beat down on him. Let's do the group heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Now, by the way, note the resistances on this thing. 220% stun, blight, bleed, and debuff. So they're pretty difficult to, you know, like, you can't use a plague doctor for blight to get around the protection or anything like that, really. Part of me is tempted to just go for the stupid thing because I'm starting to lose my patience a little. But we're going to take a lot more damage if we start doing that, and we are continuing to make steady progress this way. I mean, this thing is down to, you know, less than a third of its original health. And on the turns where he only summons the matchman or whatever he's called, you can definitely make more headway. So, getting my bounty hunter to be able to attack as well as the leper. I mean, the Vestal was kind of trivial, but he's down to 16 health, so... Alright. And now this time, I'm probably just going to ignore... I don't actually have a chance... Oh, I do have a choice. I take it back. Alright, well, he doesn't. Down to 9. Now, I'm going to use Hugh. There you go. And then we'll just do this and finish the boss. I'm not sure this guy is even going to be able to attack from that spot. But I can't attack. There we go. Now I can do something. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense that he could, but every now and then you'll get one, like in the Collector fight. The Man-at-Arms and Vestal literally can't hit you.
So too will resistance.
I kind of like this item, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to leave with it. And unfortunately, I only have a half stack of the busts and the crests. So I don't know if I'm going to bother to keep them. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping we could get a full stack. Let's see, you know, what's waiting for us in these curios up ahead. Because obviously, if there's good stuff there, you know, if we get some busts. I don't know if I would keep crests no matter what right now. Oh, let's do... Oh, there you go. There's a full stack of crests. Of course, it heard me. Okay. How did... I probably just left the chest. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, how did I end up with a room fight behind me? I didn't. Okay. I may actually not go any further than this room. We'll see. I have to decide if I want to go that far. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let's start kind of cleaning stuff out a little bit. And getting rid of stuff that isn't going to matter. Wowza. Okay. I'm going to lose that and take the full stack of deeds. So now I have 18 more deeds. That is so good. I'll go ahead and lose the holy water. At least for now, we'll do that. So, yeah, you know what? We have so much stuff. Let's just grab this thing. And then I can get rid of, like, that. And just take them all.
Often attracts unwanted attention.
And we'll just leave it at this. Because this seems pretty darn good to me. This is a great trinket. We got another 8 deeds, you know, and 5 crests out here. I got about 30,000 gold. We're actually building up quite a lot of gold. Although, I say that, believe me, once we unlock, see, 18 plus a couple of portraits. So the 18 is really 26 and 23. Man, that's nuts. Well, a couple more level 5s to join the party. Realistically, I'm going to need to get some of these guys to level 6 because Wolf will come back. That's the crappy thing.
A siren's call to the enterprising stalker.
Alright, let's see what got wrecked. Are they not going to tell me? Huh. Really? Yeah, Wolf is gone. That's the same. I'm pretty sure that's the same, although maybe I had done this. Maybe I did. It's weird that there's nothing where they tell me. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I guess the reality is I just don't remember. It might have been this one. I feel like I had done the first one on all of these. But now that I look, like... Okay, I had definitely done this. It seems like they took some cheaper stuff away from me. That's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, I had definitely opened up 2 of these. So I think I got lucky. Like, instead of losing, you know, one of the really expensive ones, I think I lost some cheap ones. So that's good. But what I was saying is we probably need to get some guys up to level 6 sooner rather than later, so that when he comes back, we can actually go in there and kick his butt. So I guess in that vein, I'm 5 portraits short of being able to finish this. What about in the blacksmith? Okay, so I have more than enough deeds to do this. So here's what I'm thinking. We go weaponsmithing.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
And I could pull it down another 10%, but I think because I need to get here, I'd rather just start almost halfway. We have a lot of money, so maybe reducing the price right now isn't the most important thing. I think we'll try that, okay? So the question now is, what do we do when we come back? I kind of want to start, you know, doing my best to just get rid of these bosses. You can see we've actually unlocked our first champion level, the Hag Witch. But I want to take out these veteran bosses. So what is this? The Houndmaster Spike Collar. Okay. It's alright. I don't love that it reduces the healing he receives so much. I would get some portraits if I did this. So maybe when we come back, we go after the Swine King and take out another boss. I think I would like that. And if not the Swine King, you know, the Necromancer or whoever. What is this ring? Oh, the Tough Ring. That's actually really good for somebody like the Man-at-Arms. You know, it is. I would almost be tempted to do that just for the trinket. But I'm a lot less excited about 18 more crests than I am 4 portraits and 5 crests. And I also, wow, the trinket, it kind of offsets that. All right, well, look, we'll figure it out when we come back. We'll either go for the Sunken Crew or the Swine King. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.